Hey, I'm Frank Moyo. I'm a singer-songwriter from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. I'm 23 years old, and I have just released my first debut, obviously, debut if it's my first EP, Waves. It's a 5-song EP. Was just released October the 28th, and it's pretty awesome. I'm going to be talking to you about that, and I'm going to be talking to you about myself as a songwriter and kind of what brought me to where I am today, and kind of my past as a musician and growing up with writing songs and everything. So, I picked up my first guitar at 11 years old. I started songwriting as shortly after, and it was not too long after that when I started up a band and we started playing shows in and around the city of Toronto. Um, I just recently went solo about a year, 2 years ago, and under the alias of Frank Moyo. Um, I just found that it was time for a change for myself musically in my career, and yeah, I felt like I could kind of write my songs and have them relate to me and have them to relate to kind of what I'm trying to portray as a musician. So, Waves is my first recorded EP. I had a couple EPs with my bands, but this is my first EP that I've done under my name, Frank Moyo. It's a compilation of 5 songs. We have an intro. The intro is then followed by Waves, the title track, which is then followed by Let You Down, Tangled, and Clay. So the intro is kind of just me and my drummer Dave. He's on a hung drum. It's a sick kind of instrument that we were using throughout actually 2 or 3 of the songs, and we were just jamming one day. We found something that really worked into Waves, so we started playing it, and it's kind of just like a 1 minute, 1.5 minute kind of intro into Waves. Waves is in drop D, and I wrote it about a month before recording it, and it's basically just about waves of emotions and having a tough time with controlling your emotions and kind of just being trapped and mentally and physically and not knowing what to do. The subject matter obviously is serious, but the instrumental is really fun, and it's a fun song to dance to or whatever you want to do. Waves is followed by Let You Down. Let You Down is also in drop D, but it takes it down just a notch instrumentally. It's a little bit of a slower song. Let You Down is actually the oldest song on the EP. I wrote it about 5 years ago, and it's just about letting people down and not living up to people's standards and what they expect of you. No one's perfect, and yeah. Let You Down is actually one of my favorite songs on the EP. I've never had the chance to record it, and now that I have, it's kind of really resonating with me. After Let You Down, we have Tangled. Tangled was a full band kind of production. It's just it was me, my drummer Dave, bassist Meech, and then my producer Matt in studio recording everything live off the floor. And yeah, Tangled is lyrically, it's about being tangled up in everything. We have a fast-paced society, and every day is just non-stop. So yeah, Tangled is just about being stuck in the middle of all of that and not knowing how to calm down and take a breath sometimes through everything that's going on. After Tango, we have Clay. Clay is probably one of the more fun songs that we're going to be playing live. I wrote it around the time that Muhammad Ali died. It's kind of like an ode to him, and basically it's about being a rock to someone and standing up for what you believe in. And it's kind of a love song, but also has some tendencies to drift towards just empowerment, self-empowerment, right? We have a outro in that song that we kind of came up with as a band together, and it's really cool. It's got some trumpets in it, and yeah, like it's gonna be wicked to play live. Um, so that's basically Waves. Waves to me is just, it's my first kind of release under my own name, and hopefully it takes me somewhere. Like hopefully it just gives me the chance to kind of get a little tour going on, maybe in like Southern Ontario at least, and get a couple fans to start my career off for me. But yeah, I have some plans and goals. I want to release. Obviously, like I want to tour after this and kind of get some shows going and basically get a lot of feedback from it. See if people can relate to it. This is actually part of a 3 EP series I'm going to be doing within the year of 2016 and 2017. In 2017, I plan on releasing another 2 EPs and just kind of getting the ball rolling and getting people to kind of check out what I've been doing and what direction I'm going. So that's me, Frank Moyo. That's what I'm up to. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm going to be doing in the next couple months. But yeah, if you do want to see my stuff, you can download my EP at www.frankmoyo.com. You can stay up to date with everything at www.frankmoyomusic.com. I'm also on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and mail. You can fax me or page me if you want. So it might take a little while to get back to you on those, but we're going to try to make do, right? So yeah, I really appreciate you taking the time to watch this, and hopefully I see you in a bit. Thanks.